despairrepair.com. Hi everyone, welcome to despairrepair.com. My name is Sibin, and in today's video we're going to talk about the famous check engine problem on your car. What I am going to show you is a check engine problem and a solution to the check engine problem on a Skoda Fabia Mark 1 with a 1.4 16 valve 100 brake horsepower engine. So here we go from the beginning. Just to make things clear, this is the check engine lamp. I got the check engine problem 2 or 3 weeks ago. Okay, so what essentially happened, I was driving, okay, and the check engine lights went on. A short history of the problem. Before that, I changed the oil and changed the air filter on my car. So what happened, I was driving and suddenly the check engine lamp went on. There was no sudden change in driving, there was no mechanical failure, nothing. Everything was just as normal, just the lamp went on. The first thing I did, and what you should do, is make a diagnostics on the car. I made a diagnostics, and what it read was a faulty lambda sensor. And I was just thinking of changing the lambda sensor and so on, and the lights went off again. Okay, so after 200 or 300 sensor is really faulty, or you have a fuel mixture problem. Okay, so the first thing you should look at is the fuel supply and the air intake. Okay, what I first did is I changed my gas station, went to another gas station when I spent the old fuel, some new fuel, and it didn't help, to tell you the truth. The second thing I did is I checked the air intake, and this is what I found. I took off the covering of the engine. By the way, on this engine, the covering at the same time, it's the casing for the air filter. Okay, so when I took it off, I found that there is a rubber sealing that goes on the air intake of the engine, which was bent inside. Okay, and I thought that this could be a problem for the air intake. So I bent it back, put it back on. Also, what you should check when having that kind of intake problem is that oftentimes when you come from a service, do these things on your own. When you return the engine covering back, it has 4 points where the engine covering is held to the engine. Sometimes when you put it back, since you put the covering back like this, and then you push it on 4 sides, so the covering sits in place. What often happens is that when putting it back, you don't push it hard enough and it doesn't sit back in place. What happened here is that when I returned the engine cover, this side didn't sit on properly. Okay, so what I did is just push it back in. Okay, so I pushed it back in and I solved the problem. No more check engine light, no more nothing. Okay, so my advice to you is, first of all, if you have this kind of problem, first check the engine covering. Push it on all 4 sides to see if it sits in properly. If that doesn't help, take off the engine covering altogether and see if the rubber sealing that goes on the intake is okay. We hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please click the subscribe button. For more information on how to do checkups and simple repairs around the car, be sure to visit us at despairrepair.com.